We now bring you this special NBC News announcement.
Well, good evening, everyone. As you all know, I'm Tom Brokaw. I don't do much broadcasting today, but more talking to a vodka bottle and listening to messages in my head. I find it the only way to keep a level head today. With all that's going on in the world today, geez, I'm glad my broadcasting days are behind me. I can't imagine today being a full-time job. Just wearing a mask would be enough for me to hit the trail. I laughed my ass off when I saw Michael Jackson always wearing one. Do you think I'm gonna wear one of those silly things? Besides, how can I get a drink and relax if I can't have a mask on? No thanks, brother. But I come today to share some of my latest attempts at bringing in news to the world. One such of that of Matthew Farage, cousin of famous British politician Nigel Farage. Matthew feels the Jewish are to blame for what we deal with today. In his own comical way, he wanted to act out how he feels, how many rabbis think and felt showing people might open their eyes a little. Well, here now in its entirety is Matthew's, Rabbi Lewis, perception of how most rabbis are. I hope you enjoy this.
I'm here today with Rabbi David Lewis of the Jewish Federation Center for Wellness and Care. He is facing a lot of scrutiny today among the non-Jewish leaders as to why
Jesus
so much profit
Christ.
seems to be landing in the hands of
Oh,
Jewish today.
Come
Let's listen in and see
on,
what
you
David has to
son
say.
of a- Hi, nice to be here too. Yeah, as it's perceived among a bunch of people that the Jewish that we're out there taking from everyone, and we come from a times where we were oppressed. Back when everybody knows what happened back in Nazi Germany. We were growing back then, and we were just starting to gain a little bit ourselves, and it was taken away from us. So we've kind of been taught along the years that it's important that we help other Jewish people out. It's nothing personal against anyone else, but it's important that we support each other, that we set aside some of our money for some of our others of our religion, and we help them out so others will help us out.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of an unwritten rule among the Jewish that if you help somebody out that's not Jewish and you could have helped someone that is, then you kind of betrayed your own people, is what happened. And others will shun you, they will talk about you, get on the phone and say, hey, he did business with this guy and spent $10,000 and it could have went to one of us. And well, that's not right. We need this support. Where's that person's loyalty of their own religion amongst our own?
Yes, you've got a point there.
That was $10,000 that we could have had and we lost. That could have went towards helping someone over in Israel or somewhere. Just someone could have went to a church to help out one of our families that got a son or daughter that's trying to start out a business. These people have to think about this money and where they spend it and realize that it's important that they spend it with us. There's going to be skeptics out there.
Oh, yes, I know that.
There's going to be people out there that are saying, "Well, that's kind of selfish. You're sharing amongst no one else but your own, and how are they supposed to get along? Isn't that kind of discriminatory?"
Yes, I had those same thoughts.
Well, no, not really. We've got our own. They've got their own. Let us be among ourselves and let us help our own, and let's not everybody else make it their businesses to what we're doing.
I don't agree with that.
We've got a right to spend our money. We've got a right to want our own. We've got a right to buy from others and sell to people and make a profit.
Yes, yes, but there are limitations.
It doesn't always have to be our own that we're selling to, but we should make it an effort that when we go to spend the money, that we find one of our own to spend it with. That is important. This is why you see so many Jewish out there wanting to help out each other, wanting to support each other, wanting to see each other get along in the world, wanting to put their money towards each other. That's why one of them will call another Jewish person to come over to put the siding on their house and pay them $8,000 and not somebody else, because it's important that the money stay with us so that we can grow.
But, Rabbi, let me interrupt here a second. The very thing, the discrimination they talk of, are you doing that by pushing for the Jewish people to spend most all their money with the Jews?
That's beside the point. They can think what they want. It's up to us to keep our money with our own and not worry about what other people think about it.
I don't agree with that at all.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
As long as we're getting the help and we're growing, and believe me, we've got plenty of networking out there. We own most all the news stations and television stations. Nobody's going to get anything by us.
No, that's discrimination.
We're powerful enough that if we don't want something to get out, it's not going to get out.
No.
We're powerful enough that if we want bananas to be $1.59 a pound instead of 59 cents a pound, we can get those prices up there within a week.
I'm well aware of that.
We have the power.
But why?
But we need the support as well.
It's a monopoly.
So do not feel any guilt if someone says to you, "Why do you have a Jewish babysitter and a Jewish accountant and dentist and barber and banker and travel agent and shop at a Jewish-owned hotel?"
Why do you?
That's
not right.
just support. We're supporting each other, and that's what is important. That we support each other and do not worry about what others think of us. We've got to keep on this claim that we're being persecuted. We've got to keep this campaign going. This Stop Jewish Hate and Stop Anti-Semitism, because that's what's out there. There's people out there right now that will cut us down, that will say you're helping your own and leaving others aside.
Maybe there's some truth
No,
there.
someone is getting help. And what difference does it make what religion they are? If we want to help our own, we can help our own, and we should help our own so that we can continue to grow. And that's what's important in life. That's what matters to God in life, that we help our own and we help people that are oppressed and people that need our help and people that can't get along on their own. It's important we stay with our own and to see that our own can grow.
But is it all talk?
So feel no shame there when someone anti-Semite comes along and says you're doing this for your own and you're leaving others aside. Don't worry about that. It's not up to them. It's up to us. We're the ones that decide here.
But don't you feel all this progress is evident and you should spread the money around?
No, not at all. I think that we don't own everything. We can't. There's no way we can own everything in the world. And for some of these people to say that we own everything and we're controlling all these things in the every aspect in the world, we're controlling. No, that's not right. We own actually very little.
I think a lot of people would disagree with you there on that one.
Oh, I can tell you on that one, yeah. There's always going to be people out there that are going to say that are going to do that. That's no question about it. We're being attacked here. That's why you see these anti-Semite campaigns going on, like I spoke of. That's why they are there, is so people can understand just how much we are under attack.
Okay, we're about out of time here. Interesting interview. So nice to have you here today with us, Rabbi, with all your vision and wise words.
Yeah, thank you. It's been my pleasure. And stay kosher, everyone. Have a great day. And we'll talk to you again. Make sure that you keep the money with us, because that's the name of the game today, is we need to get along in this world too. Everything is high priced and there's not a whole lot we can do, so we need all the money we can. But sure thing, great.
Yeah, right.
See you next time, everyone. Thank you again.
Okay, I can see this interview got nowhere. I'll continue on to look for ways to explain to people just what fairness is. For Power TV, Rabbi Lewis, and an array of sponsors, I'm Michael Edwards. This has been a Bridgemont presentation.
Oh my gosh, I apologize. How crazy of me. All this time I'm doing this thing and I forgot I didn't have my hat on. You know, the hat is everything. Yes, the hat, it's everything. You know, it makes us what we are. So I apologize. Thanks again, everyone, for the interview. Goodbye.
I might give mention of you wasting the announcer's time, but that's all water over the bridge now. Thank you all. Have a pleasant evening.
Well, there you have it. One man's idea of a better and more fair world for all. I enjoyed it. Hope you all did. For NBC and its affiliates, Matthew Farage, and myself, I all wish you a pleasant evening.
This has been an NBC Nightly News Special with Tom Brokaw.
Oh, what a night. Pop off another one.